This is a Headgum podcast.
Well, put the mic a little closer to you.
Oh, are we on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on.
Can I? Oh,
You can put it on your lap. That'll be fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we'll turn it on.
Until I get. And can they see me too?
Yeah.
At point.
you're
okay.
on.
Then this kind of becomes like a pussy monologue.
This is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the restrictions again for this show? Nothing.
No restrictions.
Last time we talked of all sorts of things.
You accused Bob Saget's wife of murdering him.
And you see how hushed that got.
It did get hushed.
It got hushed.
It did not. No one reached out. The FBI did not.
I think they dropped the Epstein list to move on from that story.
No, she's the reason why Trump became president, to hush that up. They said, what can we do that's a bigger calamity than Bob Saget's wife murdering him? Let's make Trump president. And voila.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the difference between doing, because like, doing not necessarily what everyone expects you to do or to live? Because I feel like I got that from my father in the bad way. I got the bad, like, I'll do what I want. Like I don't always live in society in the way that I should.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good freedom, right? Yeah, I also had that, but with restrictions, because I was growing up a little black girl, so there's certain things that I'm not gonna be able to get away with. That you can get away with. The difference is where my freedom is I choose not to give a fuck. Right?
Yeah.
So the chips fall where they may. So far, it's been pretty good with me having my own white privilege. Yeah. I just,
Yeah, I don't think people talk enough about black people's white privilege.
Yeah, there is one. When you take it.
What does it mean to take it? Tell me.
It means to be the type of woman, that just lives. And I guess man too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just do what I want. Yeah, I'm also going to be calling. I'm going to be calling customer service. I'm also going to be calling. I'm looking for the manager, and all of these things. Just like that stupid white bitch. The difference is sometimes he don't show up for me, so then I have to get more and more heard. They misinterpret it as anger and aggression, but sometimes when a motherfucker don't hear you the first time, you got to get closer to his motherfucking eyeballs and say directly into his face, I said I need the manager.
Yeah. Sometimes you do need the manager. When's the last time you needed a manager?
Oh, I got one too. He didn't want to give it. Sometimes they don't want to get the manager because the manager don't like them either.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you's a bitch. So let me tell you what happened. This is Delta. I hope they don't sponsor you. Do Delta sponsor you?
Not yet.
No.
Okay. Oh, you said not yet. I would say after this, not at all. Okay.
I'll go to any other airline. They can buy me out.
I'm at Delta. And
You just have one last dot here.
Is it one little dot? Thank you. I still got it. I decided to take a little break. This makeup will be on by the time the show is over.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want people to know that I know how to be here. But I mean, I came from the gym. A lot of shit was going on, and I'm 47. So I'm at Delta, and this is back when I had status. I'm trying to reclaim my status now. I messed up with them. So my ticket changes on the app.
Mm-hmm.
And because the ticket changed, it took me out of being checked in, right? It looks like somebody had bumped me up to first class.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to check in. Whatever it was, they bumped me and then they put me back. Whatever they did, right? It was a screw up in the system. So I go, it's saying you got to check in with the front now. You got to go to the front. So I go to the front and I go and I speak to a gentleman, okay? And I said, saying my ticket, something's going on with my ticket. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I spoke to a young woman first. I said, something happening with my ticket and I'm boarding now, but it won't let me get the code up. She says, okay, go to this man at the desk. He's got to print you out a ticket. So I go in and I tell him I just need a ticket printed out. He's not even paying attention to me, very dismissive. and somehow goes, okay, you're good. Like just kind of pushing me on. So I get back in line. Now I have to get back with this young lady, and she's asking me for the ticket scan. I said, he told me I was good. And she goes, no, you need something to scan.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I know, but I don't know. Because I said, but mind you, now, I have a check carry-on. I never checked anything. I hate checking. So I have my carry-on, I have another little bag. I want to get going. That's why I'm doing this expedited service.
Yeah.
So I go, listen, hey, can we is anybody can get this going, because I need to get on with my son. Sort of what I'm paying for. And she goes, yeah, just he has to. So now he's getting upset about a situation he's created. He pulls me out of line, right? To now go through this process again. Meanwhile, people just boarding. He goes, okay, get back in line. I said, I still don't have anything to scan. He goes, it's fine. Go back to the woman. She go, right? You see how you get?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, you going back that guy? Yeah. I've already made a different decision.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you want to tell it now? Or
no, I would have been like, so is he lying to me or are you lying to me?
Oh, yeah.
And that's where I would have been.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is a teachable moment for people who want to be allies, especially to black women.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
If I had done that at that moment, immediately I would, because also here's the dynamic. This is also a black guy I'm talking to. You understand? So now there's no race play anymore, except we all black to white people, right?
Yeah.
But now there's a here she goes. They would have done it if it was a white guy too. But now at this level, it's like, what's going on with them? Because we're all supposed to be copacetic because we're black, right?
Yeah.
So if there's any disruption, I caused it. Right.
Yeah.
Never mind that I've been ping pong back and forth. Mind you, the young girl is not wrong, but she can't do anything to print me out anything. So she said, and by the way, I'll find the clip and give it to you guys later so you can play a little bit of it, the audio. I videotaped. Oh, no. Because this is when I go into, this is why I can have my own white privilege as well. I go, okay, listen, I need a manager, right? Because I said, this young lady keeps telling you I need a barcode and I have to have something printed out. I can't do it on the app because I've been checked out. The app keeps telling me the only person going to do that is the front desk. That is you. You are unable to do it. And my zone is gone, right? And I need to check my bags. I said, please get a supervisor or a manager. I can handle it. That's what he told me. Not yes. Not what. I can handle it. It's going to take longer to get a manager than for me to handle it. I said, please handle it then, right?
Yeah. You both became British at this point in the story.
Yeah, very. Because that's where he's going, onto British Airways, if he doesn't get his shit together. So I go, he goes, let me handle it. Again, finally, I go, sir. Then he goes, how many bags do you have? I go, no. Print me out a boarding pass so I can, are you on this flight? That was the next question. Oh, now you're trying to, I'm not. I said, I need a manager now. You are as incompetent as possible. I was like, I don't even know. Did anybody, did you take any type of reading and writing, any cognitive skill tests?
You saying this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now it's battle time.
Right, but not even, but like this, right? Right. So he's going, so he can't say I'm being angry and whatever. I'm just being condescending to him, right? So now he doesn't know what to do, mostly because most of the words I'm using, he has to look up. Now he does know that something's happening because everybody on this are going ooh ah, and then when you start to get old white men on your side about customer service details, right? Because I said, how many times I don't know what I don't work here, right? I would, if I could get on now, I would fill out an application and work here, and immediately became your boss. But since I don't work here, is there anybody who works here who understands how this system works? Because it's not you.
Yeah.
Because I can't get on. And I am a gold member.
Yeah.
Now, here we had a trick bag. Because the man hates me. He keeps going, everyone's laughing at you. I'm like, nobody's laughing at me. And even if they are, I don't care because
I'm a comedian. This is high praise.
No. But I don't even have to tell him that.
Yeah.
Even if everybody was laughing at me because somehow my attitude is in the wrong, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because the reason why they're laughing at me is because I'm still here because you haven't put me on the plane yet. Okay? Anybody who's still out here is a zone behind me, and I could give a fuck what they think.
Yeah.
Okay? Anybody zone 3 and back, I don't give a fuck. If they don't think whatever. Yeah. I want to know how you got this job. And also, I said it pains me because you're black. You know what I'm saying? I've been standing in the gap for my people for so long, and this is who they pick up. Someone who's not prepared for life. Are you in some type of halfway house program, or is it a prison to pipeline program? So now I'm starting to say things that if a white man had said it, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody. But yeah, sure. But the white man doesn't get to say it. I do.
Yeah.
I know why I'm saying it, because I want to sting you. But why does a white man want to sting him? And that's because he's incompetent. Get stung, bitch. So finally the manager comes over, right? Those white men are going, yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah. She's right. Why wouldn't you? Now all of a sudden he gets the manager. He goes, I said, is this the manager? I said, I thought you said the manager wasn't here. I said, oh, you're the manager? He said you weren't here. And the manager looks at me, she says, I'm here. I said, oh, he said he weren't. Oh, he's now shaking, right?
Yeah.
Because he's lying. And then homegirl who's helping me out too, right? She's like, we're just trying to get him to print a boarding pass. And he goes, she has been harassing me. That's immediately how it started. And so now the manager, she doesn't know me from anything, but I think she almost knows that he's the problem, right?
Yeah.
But she's still going to come over. And of course, he said harassment. I said, of course, clearly now, you have to come to me because he said harassment. I said, I've been filming everything up, and even now I'm filming. She told me to stop filming. She asked me to stop filming once I put the camera up in her face, but I still got to move.
How are you filming this? Is this a chest or are you here?
Well, because he was the shortest man known to, I was already down here, right? Little teeny man with no experience. I guess he was so small that all the information that he had learned had burst out of him and he couldn't contain it. He could only contain enough to be maybe the first level of customer service rep. He cannot be the person.
It is height-based.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people belong in the mailroom. And we're not doing mail anymore, so you're really out of touch in place, right? Is anybody still licking letters?
No, I don't think so.
There you go.
No.
So anyway, I have all of this in film, and the manager came over. She said, you know, if you could, I hear you. If you don't mind, I don't want to be on camera. I said, hey, I understand that. This was what it was. We argued about safety. Because somehow he told me to go stand over here. I'm behind the thing. He tells me to go this way. I said, I'm not going that way. He goes, you're past authorized area. I go, how did I get over here if I'm past the authorized area? He said, you went over there. I said, yeah, you told me to come over here. I can't get past her unless I get past you. So who's getting past you if I'm getting past you, and who got past you? So this is exactly why you don't deserve the job. Because even if I am in an unauthorized area, I got here because of you. So how did you let me be in an unauthorized area?
Now, are you still trying to get on this plane, or are you trying to?
The fact that I'm not in jail yet is crazy to me. You understand? Because this is. Who am I?
Yeah.
We would tolerate this all day from a white woman. Everybody just look up.
Yeah.
As soon as a black woman does it, it's look at her attitude. Look at that. I'm being inconvenienced because somebody fucked up my ticket. Let's just keep it real, right?
Yeah.
I went up. I said, hey, it took me out of checkout. So what do I do now? She said, go get a printout. That made sense to me. He's so busy dismissing me for whatever reason, but because he don't give a fuck about black women, because he don't give a fuck about women in general. His grandma died. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm just a customer. I don't have time to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like he works there. I don't.
Yeah.
So when he says I'm fine and he's the nigga I need to get tickets from, when I go back over to her and she says I'm not fine, I go, girl, I know I'm not fine.
Yeah.
But the motherfucker I need to help me keep telling me I'm fine. Who works here? Who supervises you?
Yeah.
I need to be on the plane, and now, because I have bags I haven't checked, that is already kind of teetering.
Yeah.
I want to get up there with that, I paid for this, sir. I am a member. Come on. Don't do that shit to me. Because if I was a white bitch, you'd be hustling. Yeah, because you know you better not do that shit to a white woman. Let's go. Why the fuck can't I get on the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes in situations, it's like, yeah, you can look like a bitch. I could be the bitch in the situation. But once you see all the steps I went through, you go, oh, shit, I get why she's being a bitch. Because that's a lot. The problem is nobody ever wants to see the steps that a black woman went through to get to the place where she's at emotionally.
Yeah.
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 And I'm telling you, I got on at the fucking end because I wrote a letter and I had to write. He doesn't understand. He can do whatever he wants sometimes because black people we don't complain a lot. We don't do all that shit that a white woman gonna complain, right? So it's like, oh, we know there's a history set that this bitch probably gonna write a letter. She gonna act like she knows somebody here. She gonna call somebody. She's gonna be a big headache for me. So let me stop it, right? Black people, they're like, even if somebody called, nobody listening to them, whatever the fuck, they gonna throw it out the window, right? But still do it. I wrote a whole letter that I said, what is going on here? I've been with you guys since so and so and so. I got video attached. I'm sorry. They gave me points, all kinds of shit. Yeah, but it's like, at the end of the day, we travel all the time. I'm trying to be as fun as I can be so that I don't get riled up. But every now and then, a motherfucker gonna rile me up. Yeah.
I agree with you.
There was nothing to fill in with that.
How do you, okay, and I mean this with the purest of hearts and asking it.
Yeah.
How do you,
that sounds crazy as hell, don't it? I mean with the purest of heart. Wait, I don't know. Should I sit up? Because I don't need, should I put my mascara on next or what? I don't know. I haven't even put my contour on. Okay, what's happening?
When you live in a world where, a racist American world, and as a black woman, there's so many ways that you're mistreated, disrespected, dismissed, et cetera, how do you internally decide when you go, this is on me, and someone's treated me badly? Because it certainly could be easy given how much is other people being shitty. And in this case, of course, I agree with an airline. You're never going to have me taking the side of the airline.
Yeah.
How do you determine inside yourself in a way where you go, okay, fuck that one. It was me. Do you have people you can talk with? Like in all honesty, is it like you have to talk with another black woman or black person to be like to go like, that's something you're saying because it's like a defense mechanism. Sometimes it would be a defense mechanism, and how do you? I have a friend. I won't say them, but it'll be pretty obvious.
Okay.
Where I joked to them because they were talking smack about something, and I said, buddy, I know I'm never gonna hear a kind word from you about another gay black comedian, and he took it, and he told me the next day he was like. I really thought about that. You're right. I own anything in that exact category of who he was. Yeah. He would just have a real and it can be tough to talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I think I think it's a fair question to ask, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's a fair question to ask from a white person's perspective.
Sure,
right?
sure.
No disrespect, but how can I absolve myself, right, of any type of guilt by asking you, how can you help me absolve myself? Right.
Sure.
Okay. With that being said, I guess, when we are in scenarios like that, we would have to figure out how much of it is us and how much of it is white supremacy. But also, unfortunately, because white supremacy is here, we have to ask that question, right? But do I have to answer it? I don't know. White supremacy covers everything. Even if I'm wrong about what's happening to me, white supremacy is more powerful than the fact that I may be wrong.
Yeah.
I can almost promise you that I can promise you everything that my experiences are being shaped from me being a black person and a woman. People they're Asian male, a Latin woman, everybody is how they're being perceived in their group. They're being treated as that. And unfortunately, the perception of black globally is very negative because while we do have racism here, this colorism, this classism, that
being
often,
in India,
right.
India was really, I was just in India briefly, but it is within India, within the caste system, within all these things, you're like, it's funny because as a white person, you're like, oh, yeah. White people, racist white people would view Indians as kind of all one thing. And I'm like, oh, there's some racist Indian people towards other Indian. There's so many more dimensions.
They also learn, black people hate on black people. Right?
Yeah.
Like the fact, even with Trump, how did he get in here? So many people of color help with him. They be hating on each other, right?
Yeah.
So like we all learn from this sort of mediocre, subpar, selfish white male, type, right? To do whatever we want, be whatever we want. But it's misguided, right?
Are you annoyed with misleading healthy meals?
Yes!
Tired of locking in for another New Year's trend?
Yes!
Well, Green Chef cuts through the noise as the trusted authority in clean eating, delivering only real farm-sourced ingredients. Trust every bite with over 40 clean, customizable weekly recipes designed to give you peace of mind.
Well, you know what? I'm sure I'm going to have to compromise, Gianmarco.
No, this is clean eating without compromise. Every Green Chef box delivers certified organic produce and responsibly sourced proteins and seafood. That means avoiding ultra-processed fillers.
This sounds like mumbo jumbo. Is this even backed by science?
It is science-backed nutrition. Reach your wellness goals with options like Mediterranean, high protein, high fiber, plant-based, and more, all clinically proven to support healthier habits.
This can't be sustainable.
Hey, Russell, knock it off.
Okay.
It is the most sustainable meal kit. Green Chef cuts food waste by 20% versus grocery shopping and offsets 100% of delivery emissions.
This sounds amazing. I've changed my tune, Gianmarco.
Good. Almost every episode, I have to talk you through this, and you forget every time. You go, it's mumbo jumbo. It's science-backed. I've told you this like 10 times.
I know, but I believe
I'm sick of it, Russell. I'm sick of it.
Green Chef. I love Green Chef.
You head to greenchef.com/50downside right now, and you use code 50downside to get 50% off your first month, then 20% off for 2 months with free shipping. That's code 50downside at greenchef.com/50downside.
Okay, I will.
Because like I was speaking to a young black guy, not that young, I'm fucking him, but I was speaking to him, and he said, it was like, what do you think about Trump? And I'm like, I try not to think about him, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just holding my breath like everybody else until he's the fuck out of here. Hopefully he gets out of here without them pulling shenanigans. And he goes, but I look at him and I go, yeah, he's doing what he wants. He's an example of you can do what you want. And I go, no, he's not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're a white man, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
The fact that he represents something inside you of wanting to be able to do whatever you want because you're so restricted as a black male, you look at what he's able to pull off because he is a white man, and you think that's something that you can pull off. So you also help it move forward because you think if he can do it, you can do it. You can't.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And going back to the original question of like, how do I check if it's just me or if it's a racist situation? It's always going to be because I am a black woman, how people are going to. And instead of people even hearing this and going, oh, well, that's a cop-out, right? Or, well, how can you get around that? I think it would be better for people to go, how can I change that as her experience, right?
Yeah.
Because we all live on our experiences. If you keep going to a door that's being slammed in your face, you're going to be cautious when you go to that door.
Yeah.
You know, there are, and that question comes from all sides for me too, because I get it from black people who are like, I'm very militant in a lot of ways, not in every way, and I'm comfortable with that. But then it's a conversation about like, then why do you have white friends? But I also have to be like real. I think I talk about race way more with my white friends than I do with my black friends, you know, because a lot of times I got to keep checking in with you niggas to see if y'all okay. No, I'm telling you, sometimes you find out you'll be friends with a white person and then you never had anything real come up where they had to stand in the gap for you. And then when you have to look at them and go, oh, you don't see what the problem is with this. You go, okay, you're not. Some people are in these interracial friendships and never been tested. And I think a lot of people are being tested. Now, there's more than just black and white, right? There could be Christian and Muslim. There could be gay and straight. A lot of people are not being tested in their friendships on where they really stand. And now that it's happening so much, you're seeing
Where's it tested? What do you mean? Like what's like interpersonal or like talking about a bigger issue thing?
Like as a Christian, right? And God knows I'm working with that every day. I know I believe in God, and I'm not going to disrespect God. And I did grow up a Christian, and I do believe in Christ and all of those things. I am getting tested on that, right? Because I have friends who are queer. And the question is, well, what are you doing with them? Right? What are you telling them? And I'm like, oh, I'm not telling them anything. Yeah. Right? I mean, I'm telling them about Christ like I would tell anybody about Christ, but I'm not telling them about Christ like, you gay, you got to do with Christ, right? I'm just like, I want everybody to, but I don't care what they doing. I also don't think God cares what they got going on. Yeah. Some people have never had to have that conversation. I've had to have it a lot because I'm a preacher's kid, and then I've lived around, metropolitan areas where people are queer and everybody doing everything, and we out here woo-hoo-hoo, and I've had that conversation. How many people can say they've had that kind of conversation? You have a gay friend you're tolerating. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Or you're not speaking about the gay, just, I love my friend. And now we're in a time where I forget where it is there where trans people can't even drive. Kansas.
In Kansas, they're saying if your license does not match your
right. So where do you stand now on like who's
exactly? Exactly. It's that thing where it's people where they go like I think it shouldn't be allowed, but I don't judge people. And then the moment the laws come in, they go, but I do support that law that does judge them.
Yeah. In the 90s, it was like love the sinner, hate the sin is what they would say.
And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. No. It's as separate but equal. Love the sinner, hate. These are all things that it's like that doesn't work.
You're discrediting
because
their
the moment there's an opportunity for inequality or for putting a law against it, you'll do it.
Yeah, you're gonna do it. Yeah, and then you're gonna justify it. Yeah. But the thing, really, to be honest, is like, there are, like, we're in a time, right, where everybody has to check themselves. Like, I've been trying to check myself a lot. There's a lot I got to check myself for. I always paint the best picture. But I, at this point, go, what is the point of doing stand-up right now? Mm-hmm. Like, we in such a bad way. Like, they sending little 5-year-old boys to get their fathers out the house. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It doesn't even make sense for us to do comedy right now. Sure. Because we should be out fighting. Mm. So who the fuck is saying, what are you saying? This? Because then also the people don't want to hear this. Mm. They don't want to hear this? Yeah. Because I'm yelling now about everybody has to check themselves. Because you didn't check yourself, that's how we got here. Mm-hmm. A malignant narcissist is running this plate, doing whatever he wants. When can we talk about white supremacy for real? If Barack Obama was doing what he did, they'd have brought him out in a body bag. Let's talk about white supremacy. White women, whoo-hoo. When you step in and out of it. Oh, it's white, we white. Oh, but I'm a woman. You help me, I'm a woman. I'm a white. What is it, bitch? Because we all over here fucking suffering. I did not put this guy here. I can't even tell you how helpless I feel. Mm-hmm. I didn't do it. I voted against this. Yeah. Every day I voted.
Get tissue. Yeah.
This is the downside.
1, 2, 3. Downside. You're listening to The Downside. The Downside. With Gianmarco Soresi.
Welcome back to the downside. We're going for it today.
I mean, I'm sorry.
No, please, my God.
At all.
It's so fucking ridiculous because I'm so combative as a comic because everything is so combative in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe if we do enough of the being combative on stage, we can lessen it for everybody else. But it's like it don't even work this time. I really cannot believe. I get it, right? But I can't believe people hate like that. And it's like it's even worse because like black people been saying this for a long fucking time and nobody was listening to us. Everything is trying to figure out, oh, it's not that racist, this ain't racist, oh, you complaining is too much, we also got to go to the same. It's like as long as there's somebody suffering somewhere, it is a problem.
Yeah.
But if we got somebody that's just waking up and throwing bombs, I'm talking about on kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they using the kids. I've watched movies, documentaries of how there's black kids in neighborhoods and white kids in the neighborhood and the black kids and they throwing rocks and shit at them. Like we watched that kind of shit be a thing from 60s, 50s. But we watched it. We was okay with a whole group of people suffering here. And now that everybody else has to suffer here, now I gotta be even more responsible to give a fuck. I'm tired, man. And I don't even want to do it no more because it's not even fun. And that's why I've been saying when I go on stage, I don't want to talk about all this shit. I just want to talk about my pussy for once.
Yeah.
Like for real. Because I'm also dealing with fuck everywhere. And I can't even focus on them because every time I fuck them, I gotta immediately jump in and see what's happening in the news. I gotta put my mascara
on. Yeah. How's your pussy?
It's all right. You know, it's like she's not. I don't know if this is her last go round or if this is like if there's a break. You know, I got to start looking at older women to see what older women are doing in their 60s and shit. Because like I knew there was women fucking in their 40s when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
What are these chicks doing in their? I'm looking at my aunts like I hope y'all still getting dick.
I think so. They say.
You seem to.
Just
Who's
either
they?
have one last tear here.
Who's they?
But
Who are you talking to?
no.
What meeting are you going to?
I hear tell that
look at your browser history.
I've seen filmed that in retirement communities there's STD issues.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
So-
you're right.
The
with
men got
AIDS,
the men got the pills and the women, they're down still.
I mean, and not to, I'm going to disclose a little. You tried half a row pill. Row Sparks is
I tried my first
Viagra.
like half
Yeah.
thing.
How did that work?
Okay, well let me tell you. And let's we're not gonna clip this.
We won't clip this.
Stresses me out.
We won't.
But I'll
clip
talk
this.
about it.
Okay.
I'll talk about it. So they sent us some free samples because the podcast,
Okay.
and I was nervous because I was like, it's not.
You hear stories about older men, they die, they have a heart
Well,
attack.
Also, you're like, it's not FDA approved. Like, you're
Not
just
from
like,
Roe.
who knows? So, and also, I was like, I can still do it. So I was like, what? But I was curious.
Right.
So I'm 40. So I was like,
Great age.
so I did half one, and then I told Nicole, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this, and then let's and she, okay,
15 minutes it says.
15 minutes it says. So I'm like, put a timer on. As soon as it's done dissolving, I was like, okay, it's 15 minutes. Let's go. And so we're having sex, and I was like, feels like normal sex. Like I was like, I didn't notice anything crazy. We get done, I go to shower. I'm in the shower, cleaning off, and I'm like, suddenly I was like, I gotta go again. I was like, it was like something clicked, and it was like an animal. Like I was like. It was like I was ravenous. I was like, oh my God. So I go,
You woke her up.
I woke her up, and I'm like, gotta go again. If that's okay? And because I was like,
Right. Yeah.
If that's okay.
I was like,
Of course.
but then it was still like, then later, still like, get done again. Like I take a second shower. And I was like, I can't wake her up another time. But I have to jerk off. And I was
It
a
was
half a pill.
that half a pill.
Yeah.
I need some. You got some extra one of them?
I'll get you some. They're available. Yeah.
They're available.
Yeah.
They were very easy to
They
get.
are. They're very easy to get.
Yeah.
I sound like I need that.
So
Yeah.
it's possible. I mean, it's possible on that end.
But I don't want to be like dependent on them. So I'm like, it's like one of those things where like you don't want to like over rely on it because it was great. You felt young. You felt like
That's what I'm saying. Aren't you already kind of like into the way it makes you feel?
I know, but I think I could. There's just something about it though that you're like, I don't want to like, because then you could see it being slippery slope of using it all the time. And then you're like, you get used to it. And then you're like, oh, I got to do a full pill now. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I might as well
every
wait
guy
till-
has that fear when we get to the point of like, we cannot get it up anymore unassisted.
Because y'all got only like 10,000 pumps, I heard.
Is that what?
Yeah, I
What?
heard y'all was men
Wait,
were
it's
born
based
with
on pumps?
I'm doing a whole.
I wouldn't have been hard since 16 if it
No,
was
some
just
of y'all lost all of them in second grade. Listen, right? Isn't that a thing?
no.
I've been doing
10,000
a
pumps.
material about this.
I've been jerking off for a long
Ty,
time.
look it
No,
up.
I said
10,000
pumps. And y'all
Pumps.
start, you can't get it up. Like, I think you got 10,000
You think pump? You think penis can tell between a
So it works better for men who come quickly?
a pump
I know
and a
what you-
jerk are the same.
I know.
Yeah, all the
Nobody's
same.
ever questioned the logic.
10,000. I mean, my God, I must have.
Yeah, it's very
I'll
limited.
count next time.
Well, I'm saying this because I think a lot of men
A
like
one,
to talk
a
about.
two. No one gets to the third lick of a Tootsie Pop.
Whoa, 2 pumps and you
I wish to save time.
That 1, 2, 3. Right. We've all dated ourselves in age just now.
Yeah.
No, I was saying like I think sometimes men, the focus is always like women are out for the count. As soon as you hit 40, you're out, and it's like, yeah, men are also declining as well.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
y'all able to have babies, but you know, them babies gonna come out dusty and rusty after a while. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
But what do they say about? I haven't heard. I always hear like women get horny later in the
I've heard they get
30s.
horny later.
But what do they say? I thought menopause was
40s.
when. I thought menopause was like, oh, now it's drying up. Now you got to start
Oh, I
incorporating.
don't know. I'm not in menopause. I'm
Yeah.
still, it's still.
But
you
they
know.
still, I think they still.
I mean, I think women. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. I think if you're, I can only speak for as a single woman, right? At this point, I could take a leave of man. Like once I've had enough sex, I'm good for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing, and I don't like, you know, I don't want somebody in my space all the time. I don't know if that's the same for men, but as a woman, as you get older, you're kind of like, but you don't go, I don't want to have sex. It is times I'd like to have sex.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think
But maybe not a partner.
with the row thing, I was thinking the other thing is like I didn't love. I can't imagine every day having a 12-hour period where you're like,
Right.
that's not a way to live my life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that kind of thing too.
I think honestly, once or twice a week, totally sufficient. One good lovemaking session a week. That's fine.
You wait a minute.
I'm talking per week. What are you looking for per week?
But you only have sex once or twice a week?
Don't make me feel bad, Yamaneika. I'm very busy.
No, okay, all right. Yeah.
He's out of town like 3 or
But
4
once or
days
twice
a
a
week.
week, you mean one session, not once in that one time.
How many times do you think I'm having sex in a session as a 37-year-old man?
I'm 47. I'm having back-to-back sex if I'm having sex with somebody. Like all night. Like whatever.
All night.
Well, I'm busy like you too.
He's
You
got
guys booking it in?
podcast transcripts
Yeah, no, I know
to
you're
look
busy,
through.
but like,
You know what I mean? Also, I have to get mine because I ain't got nobody available. You know what I'm saying? You have somebody there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but I mean, I just think like,
if I was with, I'm gonna guess, if I was with someone new, twice in a night, I could see that
twice.
happening. I gotta go to bed at some point. I'm not staying up past 3.
Does this make sense to y'all?
It does make sense to me. Unfortunately, I'm sadly to
Fortunately,
agree.
we have time to read.
No, but I'm just thinking. When you say all night,
When people say that, I do have a question.
Yeah.
All night.
what does that mean to you?
Till when?
When does it start and when does it end?
What I mean is like all night, like it's the
All night.
Okay, so for example, let me just tell you something that I did recently. That I
Okay.
think is
Yes.
all night.
Please.
Sure.
I went about my day. There's a guy that I hook up with. You know what I'm saying? Like we whatever. You know.
Yeah.
He was done around 10. I was done around like 1-ish. He came to me. We went to my crib. We had sex from like 2-ish to like 7 a.m.
I
But
don't
like, we were going to
understand.
sleep and getting up and going. You know what I mean? Like we were still falling asleep.
Okay,
and doing.
forgive me. I need more of a breakdown because how many times did he conclude?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's in our minds. That's
Okay. No. 3 times. 3 times. I more than that.
Yeah.
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 There was
Your
things
number,
he was
whatever.
doing very specific for me.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
That
Three's
was just-
three's a big night. That's great.
Yeah.
Three's a big night,
good
and I
night.
think if I was staying up till 7, I'm hitting 3, and I'm like, we got to make this quick because I gotta Bears boot camp in the morning. But if I was going 3 to
But I
7,
guess you guys are going to a conclusion because my thing is like sometimes it may not result in you actually do it. You know, like you're inning, you're we're trying to sustain. We're trying to like and then you have your Christian, and you take
music the whole time.
I mean, yeah,
TV show.
I don't know. I like to fuck people I like to talk to. So most of the time we like joking and laughing or whatever. Gaming in between.
Gaming?
Yes.
Okay, if we're adding gaming,
okay.
then let's call it I was gaming all night and I got a
was thinking in your
blowjob in
mind it was-
between.
it was like
that's if you're adding gaming.
Yeah, you got time
Snack
to do
break.
a round or two a fortnight or,
Okay.
play arounds or, and then sometimes that leads to things.
Sure, when people say we went all night long, I didn't think how many rounds of Fortnite. But now that I know that,
I get
it makes it more reasonable
I get
to
it.
me.
Whatever you got to do, okay?
I'll introduce the Fortnite into the bedroom.
Introduce it. See how long you can last.
I
At
just
least 30 minutes because the rounds are like 25 to 30 minutes. I mean, if you're good like I am.
Yeah. I could see that, but honestly, like all night in my life, every chapter of my life, 3 or 4 times, where it's like, oh my god, it's 7 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m. start is
2 a.m. start.
I mean,
you're on stage till what?
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you can't
So,
be. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm more honestly as I get older. I'm more of a morning guy. I like to wake up a little early, or middle of the night. You just wake up.
Middle of the night, I think is great. Morning, I don't know. The way I look in the morning, I'd have to wake up 6 hours before the guy just to look halfway decent. The way I look in the morning is crazy. One of my cats jumped on me and was like, I'm telling you, he was out of there. No, I look bad. It's a whole situation.
Yeah, but morning, your eyes are
No, the way I get up,
No,
because I
you gotta
sleep
get the
hard as
crusties
hell.
out, yeah.
My eyes are all puffed up, closed up. Sometimes I fall asleep with my contacts. I suck my thumb. You know what I mean? So then I
that'd
got
be
crust
troubling.
all over my lips.
Oh,
and
boy.
shit. Yeah. It's
Okay.
Yeah. It's rough. I got 2 cats. They doing whatever they want, playing pinochle in the bed at night. I don't know. It's a mess.
So I have a question about the pets.
Yeah.
You closing them out of the bedroom when you're in there, or are they around?
No, I just one pounced on the bed the last time I was having sex because he's familiar with the guy now.
Oh.
So he thinks it's playtime. And I watched him too. I watched him because I was facing him. And he I can't stop saying this kind of shit on podcast.
wow.
Because
doggy style's got to be confusing for a
The
cat.
eyes of the cats. You're apologizing to the cat. I'm so sorry.
I watched him too. And I wanted to say something, but it was like, do I say something and ruin the mood? Because I saw him priming himself to jump up on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah, he going to jump up and it's going to be a whole thing. But he got up there. But I mean, like, we continued. It was fine. Yeah.
What is your dog in the
Put him in the crate.
the room?
Close the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
He will lie on the bed. It's not that big of a space. And he's a big dog.
And so he just got to sit. So every time, now he's got this Pavlov dog that every time you shower, he got to get in the crate because he was up here showering.
No, he goes into the crate at night anyway. Like, not every night, but like most nights. So it's not a different
But you're
thing.
one of those pet parents, not to put you down, right? But my cats do what the fuck they want to do.
My cat never would. I think probably he's never. It's never been. I've never even seen him notice. He's not. The door could be open. He doesn't. He seems like he keeps away from it when it's happening.
No, your cat notices. He's just obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm gonna turn my back on them and their love.
Yeah.
Fuck them and their love.
Yeah.
So you got these guys that you see occasionally.
Oh wow.
Oh.
I already know what the title is going to be. So you got these guys you see occasionally. The Yamaneika story.
Any of them you want? What are you looking for right now?
You know what's so funny? A guy asked me that recently. Yeah. He was like, what are you looking for? And it was the first time in my life that I really thought about that. Because I don't know, right? And I was like, I don't know. I know I would like to be appreciated, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like such a wonderful gift that not everybody gets. To really somebody see you and value you and appreciate you and, you know, be honored that you are their partner, right? And I see people who are like, that's my wife, that's my husband. And I want to feel the same about that person. And you know, I was so glad he asked me that man, and I was like, yeah. And he told me it was beautiful, and then he also told me he couldn't give me that. But yeah.
Oh my God, he set you up for that, and then you said, "This is what I want." He was like, "No, I was hoping just all night long."
Sometimes men want to break a woman, right? So I'm used to that. I mean, it's hard to gaslight me at 47, but what I was glad he asked me that, because as I was thinking about what I wanted, and as I was telling you, that's what I was telling him, I didn't envision him when I was talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't want that from him.
Yeah.
So yeah. But it was good for me to think about that. I've never really thought about what I wanted.
But you maintain a good sex life from what you share.
It's random, actually. For a while, it was dry deserts. I'm not. I'm more of a nerd.
How do you meet?
Than people think.
People?
Like, I don't.
Oh.
I'm sometimes not even aware if somebody likes me. My girlfriends have helped me hook up with guys a lot, because they'll be like, "This guy's like," I'm like, "Really? Oh, I know what's going on with him." I just, one of the guys that I'm dealing with, not like it's a bunch of guys, but you know, one of the on the roster, everything sounds so big and quantity. One of the guys on the bench, no,
The league, the harem,
in the canoe.
in the canoe.
They're all in one canoe.
Like, it's, well, bench sounds like a lot of people. You know what I mean?
The rowboat?
What is it? One of the guys on the tandem bike.
Bobsled.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bobsled.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
One of the guys
bobsled.
bobsled.
Yeah.
He came out of nowhere. We were walking. I kind of, in hindsight, I was like, yeah, he did set it up to walk me home. But he walked me home, and I was like, we were just talking. We've known each other for, a minute and whatever. And he just kissed me out of nowhere. And I was like, wow, that was crazy. I had zero idea this guy had anything for me at all. And then, we're a good fit. I don't know.
I got rejected for one kiss in high school, and I was like, never again. I'm very not.
How did you go in on it?
We were at a movie, and this is humiliating that I truly thought this might. I was like, I called it the bear claw to myself, where the hand's like here, and I wait for that first finger to come in, and then you're like, I got him. And it was a full on, like, I swear she had a crush on me the year before, and I just overweighted, and I just like big, and it was like a no there, and it was brutal. Still to watch the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And I never.
That hand move is really nice, though.
It was nice. I think I could see the clues now.
Yeah, it is. I like that. It's a nice.
Well, not that she didn't want it. I'm just saying, like, I would like if a guy did that to me once, in a car, like the car was stopping, and he kind of like reached out, and it was like, oh, I remember that, like, oh, that I felt so like, here, my love, hold it, you know. Yeah.
All I knew how to do, it's been a long time. I'm just like was looking for leg pressure. Like, our legs are close. Do I feel a iota of a pressure back from like you're pushing? But one of the last dates I went on pre-COVID, it was went out, whole dinner, whole drinks, and then after I finally went like this on her leg, and she went, finally, and I was like, God damn, I suck. I wait. That's how long I waited. She was frustrated. She was like,
did you get to get in on it?
Yeah, it wasn't great. And then she canceled. This was La La Land had just come out. She canceled.
Oh my God.
I bought his tickets in advance, and I made her Venmo me back for the ticket I had bought. Because she canceled, and it was clear it was over. But
I didn't know you was one of these podcast dudes out here.
Yeah.
You made
What the fuck does that mean?
You better check on that. You made her Venmo back.
In the old days, you were very big on the splitsies. I remember that was your dating thing.
No.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
whole
yeah.
culture of men who want women to come 50-50.
I understand that now where I am in life. When I was a no work actor comedian working for free, I said we're equals
I went into
here.
debt.
Give her the money back.
I went into debt because I was like, I got to do it right.
Yeah, you got to do it right. Give it, and that's why you out here having a hard dick on Rozo.
The reason I'm like this.
What's it called, Rozo?
Ro. Big sponsor of the pod. We love you, Ro.
We love you, Ro.
I think part of my philosophy was informed by growing up in Potomac, Maryland. Everyone's got a lot of money. Their marriages are miserable. The husband's making all the money. They're paying for everything. Their wife hates them. And I'm not just talking about my mom and stepdad. But they were certainly a representative. And so I saw so much of like the traditional money exchange led to no love, no appreciation, no dynamic. And so I was allergic to that, like, as a starting premise of a relationship. Does that make sense?
Yes and no. Okay, I get, like, here's the reality. Part of what, if men are going to be, whatever y'all saying, y'all men, right? And you provide. If that's what y'all want to do, provide. Because a lot of the leadership shit that you get is because you're providing, right? The country provides for you, so we pledge allegiance to it, right? It was supposed to before Bozo the Clown became president.
Yeah.
So as a man, if you're supposed to be the president of this relationship, you better be coming with the finances.
What if I want to be the vice president of the relationship?
Okay, then if I'm the president, right, and you the vice president, you got to move to my dance. And a lot of dudes don't want to dance with the woman taking the lead. They want to take the lead. So if you got to pay to play. You understand?
Yeah.
Go give that woman the $20 or whatever it was. Go give it back to her. Say, listen, we going to do a My Name is Earl with you. My name's Gianmarco.
Yeah.
That's what you gonna start.
Go back and apologize?
Go
for
back
all
and
the
apologize.
meals
That's
that you-
crazy. So what?
That's
But no, be a man. Come on. Be bigger than that. So what? She's a bum dumb bitch. Don't take that karma with you. Go get that girl that $24.
If I
back.
say something, hey, do you want to go to La La Land?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Let's set it up. I'm going to buy it for
who
this.
wanted to go see it more? Her or
Listen,
you?
it was
Let's be
it was a
honest.
theater person too. Okay.
Okay.
And they
You
say
ain't
yes.
got no friends that could have went?
No.
Okay.
Not at the time.
You know why? Because you're charging people for cancellation fees.
Yeah.
Who are you, Fandango?
Listen, this is-
You don't need...
That was gonna be my this guy stop today too. Those restaurants that are like, if you don't show up, you owe us $50 or whatever. And I'm always good about it. I always pay attention, but I think that is crazy to say that you owe us. The other day I did a restaurant, $200 a person if you don't show up.
Oh,
That's crazy.
No, that's insane. Now, listen, let me be very fair, because, people are going to watch this and go, what's he saying? And the guys are going to go, oh, that's not fair. The women always try to do that.
I think they're going to tune out after you start crying, Yamaneika.
Those guys.
Please take that out and put
No,
that laugh.
we're not. We are not taking out.
It's
we
real.
have to be
No,
fun.
it'll get there. It'll get there. I'll put a note. Pussy coming soon.
Pussy coming soon.
Pussy coming soon. We'll put it.
Pussy comes in 20 minutes into the.
I understand. Yes. In the grant, let's take sex out of it. Somebody who cancels on a person and they were supposed to do something and you put money, I understand that. What I'm saying is the girl canceled. Did you ever hear from her again?
No, but she did pay me fair and square.
That's why you didn't hear from her again, because you did that.
It seemed like she canceled on me because she decided not into this guy.
Yeah, and I'm totally fine with that also. So what?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
Good, girl.
Sure.
And move, because it's really about the energy you're carrying with this. Whatever she did and how she did that, you already bought the ticket. I'm sure she already knew you bought the ticket. That's on her. But now you done told her to pay you back. Now you done took all the karma she gonna get from being a dusty bitch, and now you got it in the form of what, $24.99? When maybe there was about $1,000 worth of karma this bitch was about to hit. But glad you swept out her karma for $24.99.
Just to be clear, 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
I've changed a great deal.
You have.
Yeah. But when we go back to reminisce about the things from our past, it's generally the things that we wish we could make recompense for. So in order for you to do that, you got to give her the $24.99.
You got to give it to her.
And whatever popcorn you
today.
was going to buy.
Right now.
Venmo her right now.
Let me see if I can
Venmo
find
right
it.
now.
You talk. I'll see if I can find it.
God.
And now that we've turned it to a telethon, if anybody's watching, I also need $24.99 because I had to buy 2 condoms.
You had to buy 2 condoms?
Oh my God, no! If you imagine, I bought 2 condoms. But I was listening to something the other day. They said you got to be careful what you get from Amazon, and they were saying one of the things you got to be careful with is the condoms. Because they said sometimes people poke holes in the condom. I'm like, who the fuck would do that? Did you hear about that?
No, I have not heard about that.
So you have to check some of the things that you get. Or they could be a resale or stuff like that.
I can't imagine it'd be any more which would be safer, Amazon or the condoms you get from the bodega. You know what I mean? Like, probably the bodega is safer than Amazon, actually.
I don't know if the bodega really wants you to have babies. Have you seen the Infamil they have in here from 1988? So I don't think they really pushing. They're not like you go to a bodega and get a pack of Pampers and a whole bunch of you know what I'm saying? No. But I was thinking about having a baby because they said you can sell breast milk. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know how much that is.
It says it's going $24 a gallon. Everything's $24 today. They say it's going $24 a gallon.
I would absolutely try breast milk.
Did you find it? That person?
No, I haven't found it. I'm looking.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
What year did La La Land come out?
2000.
No, I don't remember.
I love how you got to chronicle bitches from the year you've talked to them last.
That's a long time ago.
Have you digging through? First of all,
you don't remember her last name?
Oh, you're gonna have to dig. This is
first name.
December 9th, 2016.
Oh my God.
Oh, but I mean, still, that's 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow, the time really has flown.
Wow.
It really had. I'm just thinking next thing you know, it's like when we were younger, you don't realize how life is moving. And that's the thing. I'm in a midlife crisis right now. I'm 47 years old. I'm almost 50. I'm not really depressed about it, but I'm also kind of sad that time is kind of wrapping up. But also there's still time left if God still see it. Enough time to do a whole nother life. But you never know. Are you going to go there or not? More the chances that you're going to run into hiccups that's going to impede longevity of life happen as you get older. Stress, tension, this and that. You try to live clean, live better, it's just a lot of things going on. And I'm in such a weird space. And I wonder if anybody else, any of the listeners, are you guys feeling weird?
About getting older?
Maybe, is it older or is it the time?
I think for me, it's like seeing, I think about, this is a bad example, but I think of being the age I am now and seeing the people in my parents' group of age, thinking of someone like Martin Short, who's roughly the same age as my parents, and just being when you get to that age, every single day or week, something in your life bad the Rob Reiner dying, his daughter just died, his wife died, there's just there's, and I don't know, I'm using Martin Short as an example, but there.
I was gonna ask that as well. But okay.
Well,
No,
I was
'cause
thinking, like,
his daughter just committed
died,
suicide.
killed herself.
Oh yeah, I thought you said Rob. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. No, Martin Short, yes.
So I'm just saying, like, there's like when you get in your 70s, there's just so much you're in your present life is losing people and bad things happening to you and your friends, and you're like, ooh, that is hard to feel like it's not that far away when you turn 40.
Yeah, when everything's
and
when you turn 40, let me tell you something as the ambassador of the 40s, even though I still got a few more years to kick around.
Yeah.
40s are great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's been good so far.
No. Let me say something to you.
Yeah.
45, I woke up on 45. I said, I was in a fight with a friend of mine. This motherfucker ruined my damn birthday out in the Dominican Republic. Okay? Yeah. Went out there, made it all about him. He knows who he is. Fuck him. But we still friends to this day. We took a serious break when he told me he wanted my cat to die.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't fuck around like that.
Was he serious?
And then my cat passed.
Oh.
He knows who he is. But he's since, I can't trust him 100%. But when a motherfucker wish death on your cat, you can't trust him 100%. But we back to as much as we can. I love him. But he ruined my day. Ruined it.
Wait,
and I said,
out of the blue?
It was a bunch of shit. Some people, listen, I don't want to get into it because he might watch this. All I can say is I remember like feeling like, oh, he ruined my shit. And then at 40, I was 45 on that day, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, nothing matters.
Yeah.
Nothing matters. And then that night, my cat had to get rushed to the emergency room. And everything fucking collapsed. But I remember there was still very much a calm in 45. And I went through a lot 45, but it was still a calm there. 46 was great in the beginning. And then towards the end of 46, right up until where I feel it, it's like, what's going on? No, because all the safety nets are starting to fall, right? Your parents are on deck because the grandparents are gone or almost gone, right? If they're not gone, they're almost gone. Then your parents on deck. And then once your parents get off deck, who's on deck?
Who's on deck?
It's us.
Yeah. Or some older cousins that are like 10 years. And then
you don't even have that. You can do that all you want, but still, it's everybody's on deck, right? They on you in the deck with them. So it really becomes a place where you go, you're just trying to find your footing now. My foot used to be on my grandparents. They were my foundation. Now they're gone. My foot's on my mother, my father. When they gone, who do we foot? And then you got to prepare for the foot not being able to land on them. Because now their feet are landing on you. Because they need help from you.
Yeah.
Now you the person that everybody's responsible. I haven't grown up like that. I'm not mature enough for that.
I remember when I was a kid, I would always be very existential. I'd ask my dad, is there something after you die? What happens after you die? And then I remember before his quintuple bypass, he asked me, like, what do you think happens when you die? And I was like, oh, fuck. To me, that's a lie. That was the flip of like, oh, it's my turn to lie.
I mean, how do you recover from that? Because once you get into that place, it's like, I noticed the fog that my parents kind of were walking through, right? Because I'm in it now. Like, let's not step too hard on any type of reality because we don't want anything else to crumble. So they kind of like moving around. I'm wandering all over New York City. You catch me anywhere. I'll be walking. I'm walking 60 blocks, 70 blocks.
Don't you think that's how older people get more conservative though? They start freaking out about, they're scared. Mm-hmm. Fear starts taking over and they go, yeah, get these people out of here. Yeah. Cut that.
It's like
lock up this border.
They're like, instead of dealing with real things.
The older I get, the more I'm concerned about people having.
That's nice.
Because I'm like, you start to see more what you're not going to have. Like, I hope everybody has money or just something, somebody has something to get food, somebody to take care of them, somebody like, and I think a lot of people think, I was just in H&M. I had a senior moment at H&M. The guy asked me for my date of birth. I don't know what was going on with them. I just wanted points.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, that
I thought it was at the door. They're like, "Where you coming to HM? What's your date of birth? Where were you born?"
Well, honey, the way some of these people at the Epstein file moving around, they need to be asking a lot of people their date of birth, okay? Because a lot of people seem to think they don't know the difference between a 12-year-old and a grown fucking woman. Yeah, how about not the bitch with pigtails, okay, and hair on her pussy, you stupid bitch. Now, well, some of these bitches, you know. But anyway, so what was I talking about?
Forgetting what you were talking about.
No, not Epstein.
You had a senior moment at H&M.
No, I didn't see. The guy asked me for my date of birth. So I gave him my date of birth. And as we started scrolling down to my date of birth, which I guess we had to also make sure we put BC in there, the kid's demeanor towards me started changing. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I came in there. By the time I got up out of there, it was, "Ma'am, can I help you?" He folded my clothes. I said, you don't have to fold everything. That's okay. That's part of our program. I'm like, what program is it? He thought I was a senior citizen that needed help. Yeah. So what I'm saying is a lot of people when you get older, they start doing a lot of shit. That's how you know you're getting older. And then I say my age on stage, people are applauding. I'm like, that's exactly how you know they only applaud for toddlers and old. That's it.
I noticed one of the things I noticed the other day that I'd never thought about before is old friends of mine that are kind of always, that if they're just always single, I had the thought in my head of like, I hope they find someone. I don't want to be in charge of them.
Yeah, I know that's right.
I don't want to be like, and I was like, that's a thought that never came into my head. But I was like, I don't want to be in charge of this person when they get older. Like you're like, yeah. That's a thought I had. I never had that thought until the other day.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because I have the other side of that thought of, I hope I ain't a burden on my friends when I get old. Because either way, I ain't got nobody other than to fuck me,
My dad's, single, and he's getting up there. And it makes me go back to marriage, and I go, yeah, part of that whole contract, take all the romance out, is like, hey, we're going to get old. Yeah. Not everyone's going to care about us, and we got to be in it together. Yeah. Until one of us goes.
Yeah, and then the other one got the flounder. Yeah. And that's why you have kids. I didn't stack the deck at all. No man, no kids.
Well, also with kids, I go, again, with my dad, it's like I have one sibling, thank God, but challenging relationships. But I'm like, yeah, with these only kids, which I feel like sometimes just because the way I was raised with my dad, and it's like, fuck, it's on me. I need 3 people to triage this situation.
That's how it is with my mother. Like my mother's only child. My father has 3 other daughters. One in heaven. God may she rest in peace. But I'm like, what am I going to do if all this stuff goes down? Because first of all, who's going to get me up off the ground? The grief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just lost a parent to grief, and then I ain't got nobody to, you know what I'm saying? With my father, I'm sure my sisters will be available. It's not like I think something's gonna happen with my mother and my sisters will disappear for that.
Yeah.
But because they have a different mother. But it's just like, how do you prepare? Sometimes it makes me want to distance myself from my mother. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
please.
You know what I mean? I told her. I said I feel bad. And sometimes it's like I'm trying to learn not to depend on you. So sometimes I don't even want to be bothered with you. And that's sad because I know that's not what I want, but I'm trying to prepare myself for this impossible grief. Mm-hmm. I mean, we never know what's going to happen. God could take any of us before our parents, but if the natural order of things happen, logically, this is what's going to happen. There's going to be a space and time where we're not going to have our parents.
Well, let's go into our next segment. This has got to stop.
That's what I'm saying. Why do we keep this? We had such an amazing time the last time I was here. I mean, I'm having a great time now.
We're having a great time.
It's real shit's happening.
I know, but I want people to have a good time. I don't want them to come on and be like, oh my God, we're so sad, because everything's so sad now. I want the babies to feel good and laugh a little bit. We
got some pussy in there. We'll get back.
Good.
By the way, join the Patreon, patreon.com/downside, 4 bonus episodes every month, early access to regular episodes, and you get to submit your own This Has Gotta Stop. Ty, what is our patron submitted This Has Gotta Stop?
We have one from David. David said, "This has got to stop. Company says things are free. My apartment complex started a free pizza night where they'd give away, frankly, horrible, in parentheticals, pizzas to the first so many people who stopped by. Not surprisingly, however, rent also went up by an absurd amount on the next renewal. Coincidence? I think not. Nothing is free. So can we please stop pretending? It's borderline insulting."
Yeah.
Yep. I remember once I went to a comedy show. It was a Live Nation show that they produced it. And they said, "Oh, we do this program." They gave me an envelope with $700 cash in it. They're like, "Yeah, for all the artists this week, we had extra. We're giving it back to the artist." And I was like, if you give me $700 cash, you took $7,000 somewhere else.
Yeah.
I know you're not. I know you didn't look at the books and go, "Whoa."
We'll just give them the extra money.
Give it all back.
Yeah.
Come on. And honestly,
No.
the amount made me go, "Oh my God."
Yeah, and making me go because I got zero in cash from them.
Yeah.
So it's always somebody.
They said
at the
this is Yamaneika's.
Yeah,
from
anytime any of
Yamaneika.
those big companies are like really priding themselves in the breakfasts they serve or like the fun like ping pong tables in the common areas, you're like they're wanting you to sign off on something. They're developing bombs that you don't question and you go to your job and that's fine. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's all a trade-off for something.
But why aren't they? I would show up and be telling everybody about the rent increase.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm glad y'all got the pizza because y'all went up on the rent, didn't you? Did y'all know they went up on the rent? Oh, yeah. Get a slice of pizza and then tell them how much you went up on the rent.
Yeah.
Like, because that's the way that they brought everybody together for a town hall meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, pizza galore. Because the person cheap enough to want to go have some pizza that their apartment building gave out is the person that's going to be concerned about the rent increase.
And food is really, it's like what they do with soldiers where they give them like lobster and steak. And that means they're going to send them off to, an impossible battle where they will die. There's something that feels very animal about like, we'll give you a little treat.
Yeah.
A little treat for your
Oh,
birthday.
Remember the big thing, comedians, what's it called, where they would go and tour and they go and do a little show for the soldiers? What's that called?
USO.
USO.
Yeah. I mean, it's a similar, you're there or you're over there fighting and it's like, hey, this is a little nice treat for you.
It should be like, oh my God, Jeff Ross is here. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm not yawning because of that. I had to pee.
Oh.
Let me tell you something.
That's how it works for you.
Yeah, if I have to yawn to hold the pee in. I just made that up. Now, listen to me. No, because who is that?
Someone in the street, I think.
Yeah.
New York City.
That sounds like the opening song to. You ever heard Marvin Gaye's?
What's going on?
No, da-na-na-na, oh, da-na-na-na, it starts off. You can hear the traffic coming in the play in the song. It starts off with the traffic of the city. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I think we need to also talk about how this administration thinks people can live off of $3 a day. Remember with the food? Go get you a juicy snack and a water cooler.
RFK just did a thing. He said, liver is cheaper than steak and can be just as tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where's your liver? A man that doesn't have one offering liver is crazy. Right? Is he giving up his?
I mean, I don't get. It's one of those things where I go, who's watching this guy and nodding along like, this good. Like, I'm like, where are those people? He's not entertaining. I don't understand.
No, here's where I don't understand before you don't understand. I don't understand why he's still there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How any of these people, Trump drops bombs unapproved by Congress, right? And ain't nobody going, hey, because he putting us in a fucking war that nobody agreed to, nobody wanted, and he's just doing it on his own personal regard. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even they understand that. That's why the sirens is going off. Because they like, ring the alarm.
Yeah.
Why is he still? We have a problem that we cannot. If we have systems in place to stop tyranny, if we have systems in place that are supposed to stop people from taking us all the way back to when people had zero rights, if we have all these things set up, how is he just unlocking them and there's no one or no group that can go get him out of the position that he is not doing correctly and illegally? And this is why we go back to white supremacy. Because as long as it's a white person doing the shim sham, everybody's looking away. Mm-hmm. But if a was doing that, they would kill him. Straight up and down. So don't act like, and I'm not saying you got to do that to him. I'm saying, why can't you arrest him and get him out of this position when he's unlawfully doing things as the person that gets to put their finger on the trigger and starting shit with other people? We ain't trying to start shit. And Americans have to understand it's easy to act like, oh, it's a bomb in Iran. You ain't over there. Real people, when these people start coming over here and making your shit the bombs of Gilead, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna be doing no hip hop video. Jelly Roll ain't gonna be like, I can't be political.
Yeah.
It never
Watch Jelly Roll get real political.
For sure.
The second there's
When
any
his
kind of
hee-haw
attack on
shit
American
is being-
soil.
People are being blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Enough. And that's what I'm saying. It's really difficult right now because you know who's in charge, really? Us. We in charge. Who the fuck goes in there and get that out of office? Who? He fucking up. And don't tell me you can't. Because again, if Barack Obama was in there, you would have brought him out in a body bag by now. No questions asked. No bipartisan. No, we can't. Oh, we got to do this and we got to uncheck this and everybody got to go on break. You would have got in there and you would have got that out in a body bag and you would have called him a while you did it. So why can't you get this fat out of office that's fucking up the world? The world, mind you. The world. Never mind. Innocent children are dying. I know y'all didn't give a fuck when it was black kids up here dying. Everybody like, oh, black kids, well, you know, they just ghetto hood rat. Nobody gave a fuck when black kids was dying. Y'all give a fuck now? How many little Mexican kids got to go in and get their mama out the damn house? They damn abuela out the damn house? How many people got to get killed on the streets? How many times that nigga have a temper tantrum? I'm gonna do what I want. And everybody like, oh. And that stupid Caroline Lovis, that goofy bitch running around here talking shit about immigrants, then got the nerve to have enchiladas at a motherfucking Mexican restaurant. I hope they pissed in your shit. But guess what? The that run the restaurant, also Mexican, he let the bitch eat there. If I was Mexican after that bitch said this shit about Mexicans, bitch, you could take this enchilada, you can shove it up your ass. Are you fucking kidding me? You should have no taste for nothing Mexican the way you talk about Mexicans. Always talking shit. Donald Trump too. He can't stand foreigners. Fucking every foreign bitch that's been Ivanka, Bonka, Sri Lanka, Wawanka. None of them bitches is named Brenda, Barbara, or nothing. They doing what the fuck they want. JD Vance sitting there look like Count Dracula now with all his fucking makeup on, and he fucking an Indian bitch. So what the fuck is happening here? But just like Jay-Z said about Beyonce to the Grammy, by your own measures, this don't work. Right? By your own standards, it don't work. By your own standards of hating immigrants, a that you let be in office who fucking immigrants don't work. How do that work? How do it work? How do it work when he take your health care and shit away from you? How do that work? All the poor white people out there, look at yourself. You ain't got no fucking teeth in your mouth. Or somebody in your family don't have teeth. Your main ingredients is mayonnaise, and these just told you to take $3 and get a juicy fruit and a damn liver sandwich. They fucking hate you too. So busy hating, you didn't realize they hate you too. So welcome to being a I'm gonna be fine. Cause I've been a for 47 years. And I'm not doing no white program for no white people that's like, what do we do now? I don't know, suffer. I don't know. Five Below is out there. Figure it out. We did it. We did it. Yeah. And that's all I got to say about that. I don't even know why I went into that, but I feel like it needed to be said.
Yeah.
Russell, do you have this gotta stop?
I did mine.
Oh, you did yours?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what we were doing? I wasn't even doing that.
No, it was great.
This has got to stop was Donald Trump.
I wasn't even doing that shit. I didn't know what the fuck we was doing. This gotta stop. Oh, I gotta hold this. This gotta stop. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Do you have this gotta stop? I think that's good for this gotta stop. My this gotta stop feels too small in comparison.
Yeah, that's
No,
a big.
do it. No. All this shit. Go do it.
I think the way we talk about bare feet. It's just not fair. And this is informed by coming in India, and in India, there's a lot of people wearing barefoot or they're wearing suits, but they're wearing sandals. And especially when people go, "Oh my God, the bottom of their feet are dirty." Well, this is you walking on the ground. That's what the feet are for. The bottom of your feet are dirty. It's
Who's
feet.
talking about that?
There's something with Benny Blanco. He's gross, but it was like
I
his feet are dirty. I'm like, yeah, it's the feet go on the floor. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
What do you think about the woman? To add to your thing, did you see the woman in the video that didn't put her feet down because she was mad they wouldn't put her in first class, but this woman had to have this woman's feet? You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
What do you think about a situation like that, though? Is that
What'd
woman
she
with the
do?
feet? She had her bare feet over because something. Oh, I think the woman wanted to put her chair back or something and relax, and she didn't want the woman to put the chair back because she was going to be in first class.
Yeah.
And so when the woman had her chair back, she just took her bare feet and put them over top, like just was dangling over, and it was.
Yeah,
and they were like,
that's not appropriate.
Okay,
that's
all right.
not appropriate. But if someone takes their bare feet, if I'm barefoot in the airplane, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's cleaner than your hands.
No.
It's cleaner than your hands.
Wait, I have a question.
People could see the shit that is
I have
on
a
our
question.
hands.
If you're barefoot, okay.
Russell's jerking off for the fourth time on a row.
What's on your hands? Because New York City ain't on my hands.
I'm assuming you're saying in first class, you're taking off your shoes. Are you getting up to go to the bathroom like that?
No, maybe socks. No, probably not.
Socks. You're putting that back in your feet. You're putting the socks into where your feet are living.
If I'm on a 14-hour flight, when those shoes come off, they're staying off until I'm off that goddamn flight. I don't put on my shoes to go to the bathroom in my house, and that plane is my house for 14 hours.
No.
That plane is my house.
No. In my house, you can't wear street shoes, right? You got to stop the shoes at the door. So I'm not worrying about what's happening in my house once I step out of my shoes. What I'm saying to you is I'm glad we discussed this because sometimes you need to know shit about people so you never get involved in a potluck situation with them. The way I will never potluck with you. No.
I'd come in, I'd say, guys, look, I made this bowl.
No, yeah, and you better start doing videos just like that. Listen, and you're gonna be doing them like that. You know why? Because you're not gonna have no fucking hands with all the damn gangrene you got slopping around here, swamping all around places.
I know I've shared this before on here, but I'm gonna tell you because you don't know.
Please.
One time we shared a hotel room once, and
oh my God, is this gonna piss me off?
Yeah, he showered and was done with it, and then I get in the shower.
Crazy.
I get in the shower. He had eaten a green pepper, a raw green pepper in the shower, left it in the shower, like where you put the soap. Just 75% eaten green pepper in the shower, like an animal. And he said, I didn't know you were going to shower. I was like, you left that for the cleaning people to do? You throw that in the garbage. You don't leave food in a shower.
In my fattest of fat bitch days.
Yeah, you didn't need to eat in a shower.
I've never eaten in the shower.
There's something
that makes so much sense.
Why does it make sense?
Because you gotta wash the pepper. It's juicy. It's messy. Normally you're like, oh, I gotta eat it like this. In the shower you can eat it. Oh, and it gets all over your body. You wash it right off.
Right, and so a lot of red flags. Okay. One, that seems like a trauma response to childhood. When one of the places you got to get your food sources is in the shower.
Eat in the shower. No one will see me. I'm a dirty fat boy. I'll eat in the shower. Yeah.
And then to the hotel, I'm always almost in a hazmat suit to get into any hotel shower situation, right? And I hate when they got the tub fiasco because it's like, who's soaking in this? I said, please don't give me one. That's why sometimes I get the handicap room because they don't give them the tub, and I have to pretend I'm handicapped for a while so I can't stand the tub. You got to get a shower. Yeah. I'm telling you. And then you put this on the thing, and now you're debating about the shoes. You're nasty. And let me tell you something. This is the type of white person they like in America. They like you. You need to go on Facebook and start doing. No, they love dirty white people. Every time I turn on Facebook, there's some dirty white person making a salad with their toenails. You're always doing shit.
The feet.
I can't believe somebody who is as conscious as you is so unaware of like what you're doing and how much of a fiasco this is. And then you be jumping in your bed with these old dirty feet. You've been walking all around JetBlue and Delta Airlines, and I'm okay with you taking it off you sit in your seat. Yeah, okay. But when it's time for you to walk to that bathroom, you ever put your shoes back on?
We are over sanitized as a country.
No,
I will
we're
tell you
not.
something.
We're not.
Having been around Asia, a lot of the things that we take as like this should be done are complete cultural constructs.
So you trying to get me canceled, right? Because do I need to remind you where bird flu supposedly came from and all this other shit? Okay?
Not India.
I don't know, but also their immune system is different over there.
I agree. It's a strong immune system.
I've seen some videos of them making shit, and I'm like, nobody used the glove, nothing but hands, feet, and anything they can grab. I saw one time they was making a dish, stirring one of the babies in the dish. Yeah, they was using the baby as a spoon. I said, with the dirty diaper on. I said, my God in heaven, they need how they get away with that. But you got to start from ground up with that kind of immune system. That has to be built as a fetus. You don't have that kind of shit. Your mother was what, Anglo-Saxon? Oh, you Jewish, right?
Jewish.
Okay, well, maybe you got a little something in there, but unless black, maybe, but white people, what you killing the germs with, huh? Watercress? No. No. You're not prepared to do these type of dirty things over here in America.
Let's go into our final segment. You better count your blessing.
Oh, that was my blessing. Oh, I'm ahead of every segment.
Okay, wow.
Because my blessing is I'm not somebody trying to justify walking around with no shoes on and on a fucking plain bathroom. Thank God for that. Thank God. And trying to tell you that my hands have the same amount of dirt that the bottom of my New York foot hoofing shoe does. I mean, good grief. What's happening here? What are you doing with your hands, huh? You high-fiving every garbage man you see along the way? I cannot believe it that he said that. And y'all just sitting here letting him co-sign the shit because the motherfucker's a star. But I'm telling you right now, some of the shit, you got to get on top of him with that. And I was going to say something about the way he got these pants up kind of high. It's too cold outside for that. But I see now he's somebody that doesn't get it. He's got a full summer outfit on and it's like 30 degrees outside. I didn't know you weren't aware like that. But, have you checked to see where you might be on the spectrum?
No.
Yeah, that's the spectrum thing. It's intelligent in one thing and then like social skills and other shit out the window.
All right.
I can't believe it. You're like a mega genius, but like you don't understand. Don't walk around. People have like needles on the ground sometimes. You don't know what people have done there. Some people piss all over the floor. You don't know what's happening here. You don't know what happened on that plane before you got there.
You don't know
Bathrooms and
do you know when
stuff.
people have sex in a shower and they're not going to clean that shower that well?
They're not cleaning that shower. You know when the shower gets clean? When you shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only time it's getting clean.
Yeah, but it's like a little piss, a little cum, a little shit. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
What in the R. Kelly is happening here? A little piss, a little cum, a little shit. What kind of nursery rhyme is that? A little piss, a little cum, a little shit. Little piss. Oh, it's a little piss, a little cum, a little shit. Oh, really? A little shit, piss, cum? Okay, thank you. I'll just have a shot of shit, piss, cum, him. Yeah, thank you. Just a little bit of it. I don't want too much. I don't want to get spoiled.
Russell, do you have a blessing?
Well,
Please make it good. We need to be blessed of something.
no, I have a real one. I have a real blessing. You were gone for so long, and we got to finally have like a night the other night. It was so nice to not have to, and it wasn't like we got to have this meeting. We like got to go to dinner and see a show and then hang out afterwards. It was really nice. It'd been a long time since we'd like done something outside of this, and it was nice to not have it was really nice. I had a good time with you.
Yeah. It was lovely. I got drunk.
He had 2 martinis and he was like
2 big vodka martinis.
What do you mean big? The way you say big.
Big. I mean,
they were in a martini glass. They were full.
They were full.
Yeah.
And then we drank before the show. I was drunk.
Yeah.
Did you feel good? Did you have a good time though?
Yeah. And you know what I did? And my blessing is, I mean, of course it was seeing him, but like I then walked here. I had to pick something up here. We were like 10 blocks away.
Okay.
There is something spiritual to me when I get drunk and I have to walk.
Tell me about it, tell us.
Like he gave me a cigarette and I'm just walking and I'm so drunk and I'm like stumbling, but I'm dancing with it. And I'm singing a little musical theater and I'm listening to music and not podcasts, not NPR and catching up and thinking, but I'm just like, I'm too drunk to work. I'm just taking in the view. I feel just so, and it's a solo thing too. It's a really like
I do it all the
meditative.
time.
There's a nice one of the best things in New York. You have 2 drinks, you're a little buzz, and you're commuting and and it's like, whoa, it's a great feeling.
I was the only one doing
no,
that.
it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's like it's the best little and no one knows. You're not like wasted. But you're like, I feel really good, and it's like,
I walk by Katz's Deli, and I don't do this. This just isn't who I am. I walked right in, and I just got a big Reuben sandwich, and I ate it with my feet, and then I walked home. And I was here.
I would like to do one of these walks with you.
I would love to
Let's do a walk.
We still have to do a Dave and Buster's night.
Oh my God, yes.
I
and
know.
I'm back for, okay.
We'll do it.
Yeah. Yes.
But and then I sat in the studio. I do want to shout out our interior designer for the studio. What's their company, Ty?
Give me 1 second. Hold on. I gotta. It is studio design by Ali Doman of Doman Decors.
Studio designed by Ali Doman. We will tag you in everything.
Wonderful.
Thank you. We love
you
the
so much. We
the
love
cactus for me was like,
the cactus.
You got it. You got what this show
love
is.
This. Yeah.
I love the detail.
Curtains are nice.
Stuff. And then it's like everything's painted all the way through. I love
Yeah, it's a good paint job.
Yeah.
So very happy, and we're gonna add some. I want to have a little spot for when people make fan art, and we put a different one each time, just to show it off.
That would be nice.
We're really happy with it.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I'm honored to be the first person. Oh shit, I should have moved some of this stuff. Well, take this to the cats. This is a beautiful.
Yeah, take it, Russell.
Yeah, take it.
Okay, I will.
Take it for the cat. My cats don't like pate. That's what it's about. But I needed to get change, and I was like, let me get cat food so if I run into somebody with a cat, they can have it.
Yeah,
perfect. I try to feed the cats. And I didn't need to put makeup on. I think I'm okay. Hopefully I look okay.
You look great.
Look great.
Thank you, my loves. Thank you.
And where can people find you?
Okay, so first of all, I want to say thank you guys so much. I would be remiss if I didn't say how many people followed me after I came on the podcast the first time. So grateful. So many people just saying, they wanted to know that they came from you guys, and that meant so much. And on my special white, please continue to watch that and share it. So many people said so many beautiful things coming from the podcast. So I want to say I see those, and thank you. That means a lot. I have a show in the Netflix is a Joke Festival.
Amazing.
Yes, March the 6th. It will be at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room. I think it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
May 6th?
We'll put a link.
May 6th,
May
yes. 6th. And please come. It's going to be fun. I'm presenting my new hour that I am going to then shop and hope somebody gets it. But if not, I'll do what I did with White. I'll produce it myself.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. And I'm also shouting out Chelsea Handler. I'm on tour with her High and Mighty tour.
That's fun.
So yeah, I'm doing not all the dates, but most of the dates. And if it's not me, it'll be like Megan Gailey's on with her and Rachel Feinstein. So it'll be like one of us.
How are your sets received? I have a perception of Chelsea Handler's audience, and maybe but like I just feel like they haven't seen comedy like yours in a way that's like just blunt. And I would love to see it.
Yeah, well, Chelsea's pretty blunt.
Yeah.
She's pretty blunt. I would say that maybe they haven't seen it from me.
Yeah.
But I think I feel really well received.
Do you when you're opening for Chelsea Handler?
Yeah.
Are you doing what you do? Where it could be an illusion, but it is just it's like you just walked up there and maybe you're weaving in bits, but it really feels like a improvised. It's beautiful. Or when you're doing a big room where you're like, I got the opener, I got the middle, I got the closer.
I don't even think that much about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I think it's fortunate, I didn't know Chelsea before I started touring with her on her last tour. And then we just developed friendship.
Yeah.
Pretty much like her coming in going, how come you don't ever come in the room? And I'm like, I just want to give you your space.
Yeah.
And so she's somebody who's open and gracious, and then she liked me and, the comedy and vice versa. So I think it's you do whatever you want to do. So there's no do I have to do this and do that? I think I'm working on an hour, so a lot of that is also happening in there. But I don't feel I guess closer to answer your question that if I have to host. But I definitely want people's energy to be up in there. So yeah, there maybe is a little bit of, but I'm pretty much, it depends. I can do or not do. But also I've been, there's a lot of people I've been on the road with. I've been with Donna Rollins, who also lets me do whatever I want. I think Jeff Ross, Dave Attell. There's so many people that when I go on with them, they, they're my friends, I guess. That's how it happens. And it's like, just let Yam go up there and do whatever the fuck she's doing. So it's not really sometimes people are placed with people. And that's how I was in the beginning with Chelsea. I was placed with her, but then you just kind of like move beyond that. And,
that's great.
You can just have fun. So I hope I answered your question.
No,
I'm not
yeah.
really, thinking about anything, but I'm just kind of doing me.
Yeah. No, I want to say, it's just like I just see you in the seller space specifically, and I want to see like that big. It's exciting.
It's different spaces. It's like I love the seller space because, like, I mean, anytime we get to do showcases, boom, 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 boom. It's like, how fast can I hit you? How hard can I hit you? It's like, we love to emote when we're on stage and give them everything. So it's like, to have that in 15 minutes or 20 minutes is like, okay, good. I don't have to expend so much energy as I do for an hour. So the pacing is different. So I think when people come see me do an hour, because I do my own shows too as well, it's like, there's more of a theatrical Yam in those moments.
Yeah. Check it out. We'll put links to everything and socials for you as well. Russell, where can people find you?
At Russell J. Daniels Instagram, and then come see us Downside live on tour. Some dates are sold out, but we still have tickets available for Pittsburgh, for Houston, for Charlotte.
And we'll be announcing some more soon.
Yes.
I'm everywhere. It's nuts. I gotta move some dates soon because a cool thing happened, but it's a mess. But I'm doing my best for you guys. And if I ever have to change any shows, please know that I do it kicking and screaming. Thank you so much for this. Thank you for supporting the podcast. It is because of you and a little more specifically because of our patrons who allow us to have this gorgeous, stunning space. And I want you to know the money that you invest in us, we invest in the show to give you a better product. So thank you. This is The Downside.
That was a Headgum podcast.